All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, or what is Staten Island, my home borough, Brooklyn. Back at with another video. As we all know, wild card weekend is upon us, which is the NFL playoffs are upon us. I'm so excited. Favorite time of the sports year. Now I'm going to give my predictions for the wild card games coming up this weekend. Of course, this game is not going to be played on the weekend. It's going to be played next Monday. The game is between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers, who, thanks to this choke job by the Ravens kicker, won the AFC North title and got into the playoffs. You know, as good as that is for the Pittsburgh Steelers, led by, of course, future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers, I don't think the Steelers are going to win this game. I think this is going to be the Texans. And I know the game is in Pittsburgh, and look, I know it's Mike Tomlin. He's never had a losing season, all that stuff. But Aaron Rodgers is an older quarterback. He's not as mobile as he used to be. And that Texans defense, I believe their nickname is what, Swarm City, because they get after the quarterback, led by that stud pass rusher Will Anderson. Yeah, the Texans defense is going to be all over Aaron Rodgers. Now, of course, the Steelers have T.J. Watt on their side, and I believe T.J. Watt's going to get a couple sacks on C.J. Stroud. But C.J. Stroud is younger. I think he'll be able to absorb the hits. And I think he'll be able to lead the Texans to victory over the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Look, could I be wrong? Possibly, but what's going to happen to the Steelers after the season? I mean, Aaron Rodgers should just call it a career. Tomlin, look, I heard a rumor that Tomlin wants to do TV next season. Look, I don't know how true that is. If I'm Pittsburgh, I want Mike Tomlin gone. And if I'm Tomlin, I want out of Pittsburgh. Like, they need a reset. They need to, because they're not a bad enough team to get a high draft pick, and they're too good, and they're not a good enough team to go win a Super Bowl. So they're stuck in the middle. And all that. Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. Well, yeah, but he hasn't won a playoff game in 10 years. Now, could that change this weekend? Possibly, but they haven't been to the Super Bowl since 2010 when they lost to, ironically, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, and they haven't won a Super Bowl since 2008. And no disrespect to Mike Tomlin, that was Bill Cowher's team. Okay? Like, if I'm Tomlin, I want out. I think Pittsburgh and Tomlin should, mutually agree to part ways. Aaron Rodgers should go hang it up. But like I said, the Texans, I love the Texans. Derek Stingley Jr., that corner, and their whole defense. I believe they have the number one defense in the league this year. Fewest points allowed, fewest yards allowed. I believe they were number one in sacks. Swarm City. When we think about Houston, we think of Clutch City because, the Clutch City Rockets back in the mid-'90s went back-to-back titles. But now they're called Swarm City. They've earned that nickname. Hopefully they can back it up this weekend in Pittsburgh. I say the Texans will win 28-24. I think it'll be a close game. Texans will win 28-24. Could I be wrong? Could Pittsburgh pull off the upset, or quote-unquote upset? I mean, the game is in Pittsburgh. It's not really an upset. But can the Steelers pull it off and get their first playoff win in 10 years? Possibly. We'll see. Guys, tell me what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think Houston's going to win? Tell me the score. If Pittsburgh's going to win, tell me the score. Do you agree that Aaron Rodgers should retire and Mike Tomlin and Pittsburgh should split? Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. How your brother grow on YouTube, and I'm going to see you all.